allows eligible Americans to have up to 80% of their outstanding balance forgiven.
For your energy.
They're damn lie. God ain't charging nobody for no back loans that let you owe some money. Fuck that. God ain't going for that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So government, shut that shit down that I just heard. You know what I'm saying? Talking about your fucking government. God, this God, man. The one I see in the mirror.
My little brother sister.
This Adam, add am. You know what I'm saying? Added my motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying?
Or
shit.
if you are somebody's family member, you
God
finished his
forgive me
task
for
or
cussing.
something like that.
You know what I'm saying? But let me read something right quick, God. Because I do not want to get nobody to thinking I'm sitting up here bullshitting or anything. I ain't trying to sit up here and mess with nobody about no lies and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where is that? You know what I'm saying? All right. You know what I'm saying? When I say to the wicked, O wicked man, you shall surely die. That's just in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna die in the spirit. You know, if you wicked, you can't be loved. If you hate and sabotage and, ambush, kill, steal, and destroy, how you gonna be living? God is the God of the living, remember? And the God of the dead. That what Christ told you, he had sheep that y'all didn't know nothing about. How can I tell you about heavenly things if earthly things you can't believe? If you do not speak to warn the wicked from his way, the wicked man shall die in his iniquity, shall start looking bad, looking like, evil people and stuff like that. And he just gonna fall in his iniquity, start looking like a devil and demon and shit like that. But his blood, if he die, shall be required at your hand for not warning him and telling him to look in the mirror and see God. And you not looking at devils and demons out there like you trying to be, you know what I'm saying, when you look at your sister, brother, auntie, uncle, and cousins. You know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, if you warn the wicked of his way to turn from it and do good, if he do not turn from his way, he shall die in his iniquity like his soul. You know what I'm saying? But you have delivered his soul. You have delivered his soul. If he don't listen, or if he do listen, you know what I'm saying, you delivered his soul. You know what I'm saying, warning him. Therefore, O son of man, speak to the house of Israel. And I'm telling you, Israel ain't spelled like they got it. Israel. I got Adam and Eve together in there, yeah. Adam and everybody, you could say that. But Israel is Israel, spelled right, just like my brother spelled it. Thus you speak, saying, if our transgressions and our sins be upon us, and we pine away in them, keep doing them, how should we then live? Say to them, as I live, this God, you know what I'm saying, I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked, but that the wicked turn from his way and live righteously. Turn you from your evil ways, for why will you die, O house of Israel, if you doing righteously and are God's? Therefore you, son of man, son up there of man, and the stars and the moon, say to the children of my people, you know what I'm saying, of your people, the righteousness of the righteous shall not deliver him in the day of his transgression. As for the wicked and of the wickedness, he shall not fall thereby in the day that he turned from his wickedness. Neither shall the righteous be able to live for his righteousness in the day that he sinned. You know what I'm saying? Judging and accusing. When I shall say to the righteous, that he shall surely live, if he trusts in his own righteousness and commit iniquity, buying and selling and killing, stealing, and destroying, all his righteousness shall not be remembered. But for his iniquity that he committed, it say he shall die for it, but you know that's just lose your soul. You know what I'm saying? And look like what we look like when we perishing and walking around adults touring heaven and know we not supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? But that's what God wants. Everybody to go back to doing godly, loving one another like you're supposed to. How can you say you love God that you can't see, but you see it in the mirror? You know what I'm saying? That you used to say you can't see. And if you don't love your brother, that is the same God that can look in the mirror and say he God that you can see. You know what I'm saying? Shall the righteous be able to live? Well, no, man, I ain't talking about that. You shall nothing, which is lawful and right. And do what? See, all this shit, man, I'm telling you, is wrote to mess y'all up, and y'all mess each other up in the spiritual. It's wrote for that. It wasn't wrote for God and the children of God to live. It was wrote for them to do us in, evil to do us in. That's what it wrote for. That's what them words were wrote for. And listen to this next. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law was good, even his prayers it shall be an abomination. Whosoever causeth the righteous to go astray in any way, he shall fall himself into his own pit that he causing the righteous to fall into. But the upright shall have good things in possession. The rich man is wise in his own conceit, but the poor man that have understanding searches him out. When the righteous men do rejoice, there is great glory. But when the wicked rise, a man is hidden. God is hidden. That's what I'm saying. When the wicked arise, when you do wrongdoings, you know what I'm saying, a man is hidden. Adam hide. Am is hidden. You don't add God to no wrongdoing. But that's what happens when the wicked rise up in a man. Am, which is the love of a man, is hidden. He that covers his sins shall not prosper. But whosoever confesseth and forsake them sins shall have mercy, grace, and all forgiveness. Happy is the man that fears always, but that harden his heart shall fall into mischief, doing wrongdoing. As a roaring lion, as a raging bear, so is the wicked ruler over poor people. You know what I'm saying? The wicked ruler over poor people. That's not God. You know what I'm saying? That's not Adam. That's not Enoch. You know what I'm saying? That's not enough. You know what I'm saying? That's not tough. That's not none of that. And tough is GH with God's heaven. And Enoch is CH with Christ's heaven. You know what I'm saying? Everything God wrote in your dictionary, you know what I'm saying, got 2 or 3 words to say about each word, or 4 or 5. Got a sentence to say about each word, like Negro, new growth. And the Negro, new growth. But you can say Negro, no growth. You know what I'm saying? Negro, no growth. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. Job, man, you know job is God. They were testing the job, not testing Job, they was testing God, and God was job. God was the job. The money, the wages, how they operate, the craft skills and trades, the journeymen, the helpers, you know what I'm saying? That's what God was talking about there, you know what I'm saying? That's what God was talking about there. You know what I'm saying? But he that covers his sins shall not prosper. But whosoever forsaketh them sins, judging and accusing and stuff, shall have mercy and grace. Happy is the man that feareth always. You know, but he that hardeneth his heart shall fall into mischief, doing wrong, going in and out of jail, as a roaring lion, as a raging bear. So is the wicked ruler. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say you, Donald Trump, because you could be me right now. You know what I'm saying? Be the good God. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting up here supposed to be the good God, you, Donald Trump. This shit. Because somebody ain't you being able to use their right hand. Now, if you can't use your right hand, you can't write. You can't sign. And you can't give away nothing, can you? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, can't nobody sign our life away. This Jesse Edmund Williams. You know what I'm saying? It's God, Adam. Edmund. You know what I'm saying? It's God. So, don't worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing.
For your ancestors. We got
This
working
your
too hard.
grandfather is.
It's the ending of somebody making work hard for something.
It's your
That's the energy shift.
grandfather.
Somebody's working too hard.
Now, I ain't gonna argue with
somebody
nobody
wanted you to
about
have to
that.
work extremely
This
overtime,
Donald Trump
quadruple
in the-
time
in
to
the-
have this new beginning.
In the flesh. You know what I'm saying?
But a new world is
Just
born,
letting you
so
know.
it's more
Donald
relaxed or something.
He's not of his own. You know what I'm saying? He might be saying some crazy stuff from his other side of him. Because I add my sister. You know what I'm saying? When I go talk to Trump, you know what I'm saying? Like writing a letter and going outside and sleeping at the king's door. You know what I'm saying? So I won't go home and mess up and sleep with the woman the king got.
And everybody
You know what I'm
knows that.
saying? He might write a letter,
So
but I'm
it's
laying
weird
in the
because
floor
somebody
right
knows
there.
somebody's trying to cause something.
Reading
If somebody's really
everything
trying to
he
work
write.
really hard to cause you a
Who
sickness,
you
somebody
think gonna
knows
get
how
put
well
in
you take
front
care of
line?
yourself.
Me or him?
So it'll be
Yeah,
weird.
God.
If you get any
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
sickness, it's weird
This
because
thing.
people know how good you take care of yourself or
That's
something
all
like
I'm
that.
saying.
Wisdom is light as a feather. Taking care of yourself. If somebody's been working, that's why somebody's like, this has to stop, or this is what's being eclipsed out. It's a powerful energy shift because somebody's been working really hard to cause an ending.
Because
Even though
some
somebody
people
has wisdom
ain't
is
just
like a
hating
feather, they
me,
actually do
they
take really
hating
good care
him
of
too.
yourself.
You know what I'm saying? They hate him
So
too.
that's why
You know
somebody
what
is
I'm
seeing
saying? They hate my
somebody
dad. They ain't just
as
hating me. They hate
thief,
my daddy too.
or
So,
somebody just
you know what I'm
disappeared,
saying?
or they wanted somebody
You know
like
what
when
I'm
you
saying?
go on
It
a
wasn't
trip,
my-
you
it
just
was-
disappear,
it
or
was-
when you go somewhere,
It wasn't
you
my
just, you
fault
don't
that I
return or
missed
something like
grandmother's
that.
funeral.
And nobody know what
Anybody mad
happened.
about that?
You know,
The shirt
something
was
like
too
that.
good. Somebody tried to
Weird.
get me. Wasn't my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't come.
But somebody could be
You know what I'm
telling somebody like,
I
everybody
wouldn't
knows
be
so and so
dressed
take good care of
stupid, and
themselves.
I
That don't
didn't
even
want to
sound
wear
right.
all
You
white
know,
like
or
I
that
just
won't
wore
work,
to
or
mama
it
did.
didn't work, or some
Just
shit like
before
that.
that. So I ain't trying to
Yeah.
say nothing.
And plus, people know that you actually healed from something. Aloha healing. Yeah. Somebody already knows that you healed from something. So what is this?
And yeah,
What are
Dexter,
reading
you
today?
saw it. You know what I'm saying?
So it's
That
time for you
glow
to have a
on that
treat.
ring was right there. The glow. That was God. The glow.
An unexpected.
God. I sure
So it's time for you to have a
his
treat.
mama did funeral.
The unexpected change somebody didn't see coming.
And that's
All right.
another
So that's
power
a
they
change.
got.
Somebody didn't see that
of
coming.
yours.
They
Yo,
did not know that you were
my
clairvoyant.
son.
They didn't know that you was a winged seer. They didn't know that you were. That's why a new world was born for the winged seer. Because it's time for you to have a treat. Like, it can't be doom and gloom the whole damn journey. You know? You can't be isolated the whole journey. It's like something like that. Somebody could be telling somebody, like, look, we got to be honest. Like, let's get real.
That's why
You know,
turn
they don't
it
have bad
backwards
habits. They
out
don't.
when you put
They're not
your
a tyrant. You know,
boxing
they don't do
gloves
this.
on.
They don't do that. Da, 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 da. Like,
Turn
somebody's
it back.
breaking it down to somebody. They're like, well, it
You know
looked
what I'm
weird
saying?
if we go along with such and such.
I ain't gonna even
You know,
tell you what
let
else I
them
know
do
about
whatever.
that.
Okay,
You know
whatever
what I'm
this
saying?
is. Like something like that,
I don't
because
fuck around
somebody is
in
starting
club
to
no
ask
more,
questions
so-
about something,
No, I don't
or people are
do
starting to
that
pay attention
in
to the
there,
people that
you know what I'm
are
saying?
trying to cause problems in your life. People are starting to gain certain type of
That's
wisdom about
really
something. Maybe something
your
happened in the fall,
wedding ring.
right? Yeah, and everybody know how good you take care of
You know what I'm
yourself.
saying? But it's
Like
on
it's
the
like
right
it's
hand,
undeniable.
not
Like they can
the
tell.
left. That's why I gave away my
This could be like
right hand
doctors.
to
This
the
could
Mexican
be
that was
like
with
people
me.
that know
You know what I'm saying?
you.
I gave him
Okay,
mine.
like you don't play
God,
about your health. You don't
please
play about
make that
certain
man
shit.
whole.
You don't
like
have any
everybody else.
addictions. You
Give
don't.
that man a whole
You
arm,
know.
just like his other arm.
I don't know,
And
y'all.
it
It's just
wasn't
something
wicked
weird.
in
But somebody feels like
no
we gotta
nub
just let
no
something
more.
go. I
You know
don't
what I'm
know.
saying?
Because it's time for you to have a treat, and that was unexpected.
Later
They're like, what?
on in life,
What you
my
mean it's time
shit
for somebody to have a
kinda
treat?
like,
They thought they were gonna be able to do something. They're like, no,
just
well, in 2024 and in 2025,
it's still a
they both
good
get the death
arm,
spells,
but it's
and we know the rules. You know,
eagle's claw.
we can't
You know what I'm
exceed
saying? And the arm
blah blah blah.
just
Something
need
like
to be
that. Somebody could be talking to
exercised.
somebody.
That's all. That's it.
And they like,
But I
yeah,
don't
like
write left
this
hand.
would be attempted
No,
offer at a high price that for them.
All right,
Like it's like, do the restraint you
See,
proceed
I'm the
really be a
writer.
blessing in
My
disguise?
daddy
Something like that. Somebody
he
could be
not
talking
the
to somebody.
writer.
They like, yeah, I
So-
don't think we should do that, or
I'ma
we
give
should
him
just
both
like
arms
cool out. We should just
back.
chill. Like this could be people
You know
that's a
what
part
I'm
of a group. You know, maybe a group member saw you,
You know,
and
when
they
he get
made
out
the
the
phone call
hospital,
like,
he
yo,
make
bro,
up
like,
with
did
whoever
you
he
know
having
such, such, such?
problems with, 'cause
And they like, yeah, you know,
Lord knows. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, they look, they taking good care of themselves. They blah 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 blah. Whatever this is. But let's see what your ancestors got to say about this.
But this grandmother,
I said, let's see what your
worried
ancestors got to say
the
about this.
whole
And
family.
first, as soon as I park today,
Not
because they
just
protect
Troy. You know what I'm saying? Troy ain't worried about himself.
being stingy with your energy.
Troy worried about the
You
whole
protect it.
family, man. Every
Because you're being
name,
stingy
every
with your
name
energy.
in the world. That's got a name.
You're protecting your peace by
can't
all means, and
pronounce.
so is your ancestors.
Am.
Yeah, wow,
The
angel
alphabet.
numbers at the bottom of the day. So your
They-
ancestors say, oh no, we
you
protecting you
said
by all
a
means.
name.
Any
You know what I'm
injustice.
So if
Okay.
Am didn't
Yeah.
add your name,
You're
right?
being protected. And
Yeah,
that's
I'm
just
sorry.
that. Oh.
New win. Shit, that's
Okay, somebody could be
Melinda
Aquarius.
name. New win. New
Your
win.
angel
With
numbers,
a
pay
G
attention.
in
The
it.
angel of the
New
universe is
win.
trying to get in contact with you. This could be a masculine Aquarius or not.
New win. You know what I'm saying?
I am exactly who I think I am. Okay. So
Like
the universe
no
is
win.
telling
You
somebody
know what I'm
that whoever you are exactly who
Noah
they think
is
you
not
are.
spelled with a E.
And we got angel
spelled
numbers.
with
The
a K.
universe is trying to
That
talk
was
to
your
them.
first
777. It says, "Call me now." Energy.
No, Adam, you can't have this.
So somebody is thinking they got this Aquarius thinking now. They like they
Adam,
in the I
you
guess
can't have
the
this.
ancestors like yeah they
That's
exactly who
what
you think
that
they are
was
type of energy.
designed for. You know what I'm saying?
Could be about a Pisces.
If I
All
made
right.
it this
It could
far,
be Aquarius and a
had to
Pisces. The
cross
universe
over
is trying to
with
get in
my
contact
name,
with.
but I never liked it. I never got
Yeah.
a gift from it. You know what I'm saying?
The big one, not the
All
little one. I
365
don't know what that
got
means, but that's what it say on the
started
card.
as
Okay,
that.
somebody could be a
Shit,
you could
I
be
don't
thinking of a
go
Pisces, not the little
365
Pisces,
years
but the
no
big
more. I go
Pisces.
365
Okay,
days.
that one.
You know what I'm saying? 1,000 years per day. You know what I'm saying? 1,000
Know what that
days per
means.
year. You know what I'm saying?
BDB, even
365.
if
So
you don't
just
have the
multiply
D.
that
I don't know what BD
by how many years you want to live.
I want
You know
to
what I'm
let me know,
saying?
you know, I'm not
And
good
I'll
with
tell you
the,
how old you is now. You know what I'm saying?
the abbreviations and such.
And you can divide that by
BDE,
33
even
and it'll tell you another. And you divide that by 45 degrees,
Y'all don't know what that is, I'm sure.
you know
Younger group.
something else. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking at a compass. Now,
Yeah, so a Pisces know that you embody every sign. You got Scorpio energy. A Scorpio or Pisces know you embody every sign, or of course we all
Somebody
embody
better
every sign.
pass me.
What's
You
going
know what
on
I'm saying?
here?
Come past me. You know what I'm saying?
Something about, so you might have Scorpio highly aspected. They think it's just like it's because of that Scorpio in your chart type of energy. You're able to transform and, you know, have as many rebirths as possible. Death is like your birthright. Let's see. Well, we got divinely protected. You walk through storms dry. You're not lucky. You're guided. and you guard it. So it's like it's not luck. That's why you are making it through something. You're divinely protected. And we got joy. All right. You could be somebody's happy. Yes, you're allowed to be happy. Don't worry. We asked. So you're allowed to be happy. So don't worry. Like whatever somebody is trying to do, maybe somebody is trying to make you feel like you're not allowed to be happy. A Sagittarius and an Aquarius. Confirmation. Maybe these two people don't want to see you happy. And they say, yeah, I'm going to head out. So Sagittarius and Aquarius is out because they're like, you exactly who they think you are, because they've been wondering. They see this light. They see you shining this shit. And these people been looking. Like I said, I don't know if these people knew or whatever. And they done made the phone call. They like, yeah, bro, like, I don't know. That is an earth angel. Look how they be, you allowed to be happy. Like you already got the okay from the universe. That's why they protecting you like this. Like, damn, and whatever story somebody could have spun behind the scenes of why they didn't want you happy or something like that is like, it's non and void. They don't care. They not trying to hear it or something like that. So somebody like, yeah, I'm out. I don't want nothing to do with this. A Sagittarius or Aquarius, know you protected. Wow. And we got delete the thread, hang up, block, erase, and repeat. A Capricorn. Okay, so somebody could be deleting a thread or a text messages back and forth from a Capricorn. You see these eyebrows, stop playing with me. You see these eyebrows, stop playing with me. All right, so somebody definitely know what the mission was already, or somebody like delete the thread about the mission, or don't tell nobody that we work together or something like that, or scratch the plan, forget everything, like I'm coming back, I'm coming home ass energy. Like somebody is going to go travel towards somebody and there's going to be a conversation and somebody is coming to an agreement of some sorts that it'll be better to work with you than against you or something like that. But somebody's deleting the thread now between a Sagittarius, Aquarius, or a Capricorn. All right. Yeah, yes.
See, as Adam, you know what I'm saying, John, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got no leverage. As Glenn, John, you ain't got no leverage. This pick, you know what I'm saying? Glenn Douglas is Margaret's pretty much son, you know what I'm saying? But then Margaret is Margaret's name, Margaret Douglas. But them women are pretty much the same woman. They've been together since they've been on earth. And probably same birthday. One Ivory, one Ebony. And I put them together from day one to raise Margaret to raise Margaret. That's what I left from the Douglas plantation. You know what I'm saying? I wanted Margaret to raise Margaret. You know what I'm saying? And no, Margaret not Margaret's mama. No. That's Enoch's daughter. Pure, I told you. And what would you do if I said your daughter was pregnant with child and she was still a pure vessel, untouched? You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. Glenn, Eddie, Douglas, and this pig. You know what I'm saying? Margaret's used to be her. You know what I'm saying? Still is, because we ain't never get no divorce. And Adam, you know what I'm saying? He really ain't never got no divorce either. The paperwork is paperwork. You gotta pay for that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And we paid for them last divorces. We paid for them. This John, you know what I'm saying? We gave him his check on payday. Every time we needed to get a divorce, it was payday. He's always showing up on payday. And that's when we always pitched in and paid Peckway out of the situation. We couldn't keep that man 12 and 16 hours every day, knowing it's another life being lived the other 12 hours. Somebody on a totally opposite shift. You know what I'm saying? One on days, one on nights. When you got a woman on days and a husband on nights, what you got? What you got? Ain't no kids being taught nothing. They damn sure ain't what you learning how to do what you do till they get of age, 18. Then they come work with Pop, like mine did. Mine was in with Pop, but they was supposed to be made welder helpers. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I do. But I wasn't a welder for JV. I made whatever they wanted me to make. The propeller that probably killed Dr. Wayman, you know what I'm saying, was welded by me in the shop. The tower that fell that time, that was drained by me and my crew, and just drained it too much. Then we had to go fix that problem. And go all in there and weld that, whatever that tore up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm trying to come back and put them mags in. My boy, Roosevelt, Cosby, Casey, Edison, shit, goddamn, told me about it. And he told me when he was 42, Uncle Peck age, and I was 25, my age. You know what I'm saying? That's who I ran with, Jimmy Williams, Jim. You know what I'm saying? Could have been Benny, could have easily been Benny, you know what I'm saying, Brian. I was in the body of, you know what I'm saying? Could have been Benny. Benitra and Bentisha could be Adnisha and like Ed Nika and Ed Quita. That's what a lot of women do stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a LaToya. This Rebecca. LaToya, Reby, Raby Nail. Them their name. You know what I'm saying? Neil Carter. You know Jonathan Carter. Run fast too. Especially a quarter. You know what I'm saying?
You allowed to be happy. You got the okay to be happy. You can be happy. Somebody trying to stop you from being happy, that's dead. It's over. You allowed to be happy. What else, Spirit? What's the message? Okay. We got a Leo. It says, every season is my season.
And when you
A
hold
Cancer
the
and
record
Leo
in the
feel like every
800,
season they season. What is happening?
and your buddy hold the record in the 400,
because of some sort of soul
and
tie
y'all
thing
run
there.
a 400 against
So
each
somebody
other,
could be
who
happy
you
here
think gonna win? The one
because you're
got
allowed
the
to
record
be
in
happy.
800, or the one got the
And
record
this may be
in the
binding
400,
the a Cancer and a
and the
Leo up
record
or
in
something
the
like that.
220 or the
Swept
200.
up energy.
Who you
Not
think
just
gonna get
bodies.
that? If you got a buddy got the 400, buddy
Or
got
you're
the
still
200,
spiritually carrying.
and a buddy got
So they are
the
no
800.
longer, they're
Which
tied
one
together
gonna
now,
win the
and they're no longer
400,
carrying your energy.
800, and the 200?
Yeah, because you alchemize something. So now it's a Leo and a Cancer here that could be tied or binded together or something like that.
Don't say that whole
Because
name.
your energy has been removed. Something has been taken away.
Dr. J have been.
Maybe somebody's happy here. Wow.
So, near
We have a karmic partner here.
Nehemiah.
Yeah, they're your lesson.
Near am I.
A Sagittarius.
And it's God.
All right,
Now,
so
you tell me what I ran. 400 what?
somebody was just your lesson
Hurdles. So why you think it was hard for the 800 to be a
oh my gosh. If they're toxic and fine, they still toxic. Equals toxic. That's funny.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they are your lesson,
And
not
I
a blessing.
love the way.
So Sagittarius
Miss
knows
Kiki
that when it comes to
throw
a
them
divine
hands
union,
up and-
all right,
and
they're realizing
wave to
that
the fans.
somebody was a lesson and not a
She
blessing. They
come
was just a
in
lesson.
at
Or you're
200.
realizing somebody was just your lesson, and that's why somebody
And
like,
she
oh, all right,
went to
yeah, I'm out.
Jackson and
Yeah,
all
I'm
them
head out.
girls that
Okay,
run
because they like this is a karmic
Jamaica.
partnership, not a divine
She-
union.
My
Okay.
Jamaican team
That's what's
started
happening.
us out with
Somebody like,
Grant
damn.
them, and we was sled
And somebody like,
bob
no.
sledders. You know what I'm saying? Remember they
Yeah,
put us on the
rejected.
bob sled. Grant.
Rejection is sometimes God's
they
protection. So
put us
somebody
in
been
that,
trying to figure out
you know
why he was
what I'm saying?
rejecting somebody.
Now,
Rejection
that's
because somebody
real
was your
right there,
karmic.
G.
They got
That's it.
rejected.
and gamble. You know what I'm saying? All
And
we
sometimes
did
rejection
was
is God's protection. And somebody's
went to
realizing
the
this now.
Olympics, man. That's all
So
we
this
did.
is why they
went
want to
the
surrender and set boundaries
And that was the fun.
and stop talking to somebody and move in silence or
Smelling
something like that.
jockstraps,
That's what's about to
smelling
happen for
them
somebody. That's what your
new
ancestors are
shoes
saying.
and cleats.
Whoever y'all
Remember
are,
what cleats smelled
All
like?
right, you can be a
Cleats
Leo,
didn't smell like
Aquarius, or
football
a
cleats.
Sag. That's
And
what I'm
these
here right
spikes
now.
didn't smell like football
But
cleats.
somebody
They
know that you
smelled
divinely
like
protected
spikes.
for sure.
Spike shoes. They had a certain smell to them. You know what I'm saying? Football cleats had a certain smell to them.
Ancestors, what else?
When them jock straps came fresh out of the laundry,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying, and was put in your, you know, wall locker. That
Use your
was
imagination.
had a smell to it.
So somebody could be using their
All that shit
imagination
had a
here.
smell.
They
Them
get
pads had a
visions. Maybe an
smell. Shoulder
Aquarius
pads
is
had
some
a
sort of
certain
vision
smell.
or listening to
After
themselves
being
about a
worn
Leo
several times.
being a control freak. And they
How
not
you
texting
think we
them.
furnish
Maybe
them
that's why
all
somebody
the
not
time,
texting somebody
every
because they
time?
see them as a karmic
You think
partner.
we furnish them by the money
Control
we make
freak.
off candy? And you know, none of
You
y'all
so
co-workers
busy trying to
ever buy the
control
candy.
everyone
So
else.
we get a
That
kid
you
the
lost
candy
control
to
of
sell
you,
in the
a Leo.
neighborhood, and who buy that candy?
So somebody
parents.
a Leo been really
Parents
trying to
pay for
control
the candy.
everybody, but they done lost
You know what I'm
control of their
saying?
damn selves.
The companies
text
don't
them.
pay for the
I
candy.
said
You
what I
know, the
said.
first thing you supposed to do is go and let that
Sagittarius,
company
karmic partner,
give a
don't text them. I
donation
said
to
what I
the-
said. So don't
to
text
the,
somebody. Somebody's not
team.
allowed to call
You
you.
know what I'm
Somebody's
saying?
not allowed to talk to somebody
That
at all.
way you don't have to get with the
All
parents
right?
on nothing.
Whoever this is.
Kids
Whoever
ain't
this
supposed to
is,
pay for
right?
them uniforms and clothes.
And we got yes. You can pass go now and you can collect your $200. That's so funny. I just got this thing. I remember, you know how I say that, you guys, like how people be on, it's like the game and they can't pass go and they can't collect their $200. And this deck got the damn card. That is hilarious. Shout out to whoever made this deck. That's funny as shit. All right, but yeah, so somebody is not texting somebody. So since you didn't text somebody or you didn't call somebody, you didn't break or something like that, you get to pass go now. Because somebody is listening to their intuition or something like that, or had a lot of visions here that somebody just been trying to control somebody. That's why you ain't allowed to call somebody. Also, this is like a karmic partnership. Say this is like your baby mama, baby daddy energy. They are finding out the reason why you're not talking to somebody because somebody is not allowing them to talk to you. So a Sagittarius may be getting put on the front street about how, because some math wasn't mathing, and they being seen as toxic because they didn't allow somebody to call or text someone, and that's just because they was exerting control over somebody else. And it's like, yes, everybody see finally, you know, what's going on,
Like,
right?
sisters
And
not
it's
letting
like
sisters
Aquarius,
call
like I knew
people.
it. Like this could be somebody that's related to somebody. And they like, no, you can't call them, you can't text them, and it's caused some sort of rift and tear in the connection or
like that. I
family
know I
situation
have
or
all
whatever
kinds
this
of
is.
problems like
Because
that.
somebody
If I
been trying to
lived in a
control
place
whoever
where
this
I
Leo is,
had
all
to
right?
visit my kid.
And then they're not allowing somebody to have
you know, and I would never see him. You know what I'm saying?
any
So,
contact with this
where I
with
live
whoever.
really
Like
don't
this is
matter.
weird to see for
Love
somebody.
matters.
So
My grandkids
now
love
they
me.
could
When
be an
they get
Aquarius
old
here
enough
that's
to
going
drive in,
is getting a
I
nudge
teach
that they're
them
gonna have to
everything
divinely
they need to know.
protect
They
somebody
will
that
be
somebody is
bosses
trying
in
to
everything they need to be bosses
control
in.
because they see what's
And
going
we
on.
will have a world
Okay?
turning the right
Something
way.
like that.
In
And now they get to
all
move forward, okay?
when me and
Because
my
somebody,
grandkids grow up.
yes,
I'm a child.
they
now.
thought that they was
I'm
going
a
to continue
child
to
getting my left hand back right, like my daddy getting it right.
keep
hand
somebody
back
in
right.
a fake state. Like, I don't know if this person has an
Give me right
attachment.
after a while, shit.
Because somebody was delusional at first
Especially on this
about
computer.
who this person was. They thought somebody
Don't
was
take
good.
that much to write
That's why
on
they
the
trying to be
computer.
out right now. This Sagittarius might be a karmic partner or something, y'all. And they told somebody don't call them. You ain't allowed to talk to them. And then they crying wolf behind the scenes or something like that, y'all. Yeah, they delusional as fuck. I apologize for yelling, but also I said what I said. Aries and a Capricorn and a Taurus and a Gemini is seeing red flags now because they trying to figure out why is this person trying to reject somebody. Like this is like somebody trying to bring the family together on some shit, and somebody is really like being really difficult or something like that. And somebody is having like visions or something like that about what they need to do. Yes, I'm telling you, I don't know who this Aquarius is, but Somebody definitely getting into this meditative state, or this is what y'all are doing. Yeah, about a twin flame connection. When the lesson is louder than the love. So you gotta understand that, yeah, certain connections that be in your life, they're not supposed to be. And this, for somebody, they gotta try to tie themselves to something or someone so that they can stay in the picture. But they're not even supposed to be there. That's why it's like it's like, you know how you it's like a shoe in the middle of the floor. And the shoe ain't supposed to be there. And then what if one day you just decide you walk in and you ain't paying attention and you trip over the shoe? It's that type of energy. Like, the lesson was already learned. Somebody was supposed to move on, but this person then tried to tie themselves, maybe through blood. Maybe you had kids with somebody. Maybe somebody tried to tie themselves with an actual binding spell. Whatever the case may be, like, this person was supposed to been getting the fuck on with their life. They supposed to been moving around. All right, you learned the lesson already, and this person just been like, no, so what? You learned the lesson. I want to still, fuck around and find out energy. And somebody is seeing that. Because this person want to control everything and everyone and everybody, and they can't even control themselves, child. What else? The ancestors, what else you got to say about this person? That's not your twin flame. That's what they got to say. Whoever this is, somebody know that this Leo is not your twin flame. They are a karmic. Yeah. They just know that you are an alchemist. That's why they want to stay attached to you. Yep. The alchemist is in full alignment for their real twin flame. Okay? But they could be trying to get your twin flame to run from you. They could be a Virgo. They get the pass go and they get to collect $200 here with the lover's energy. Because in every lifetime, this motherfucker do this type of energy. Like, somebody do this every lifetime with this person. All right? Every lifetime, somebody do this. All right? And somebody's starting to see that. So they like, don't text or call them. Who this? Forgiveness, because they want your failed forgiveness now. Forgiveness is for you, but it's okay. Somebody is plotting and you're unbothered because you're loving on yourself. You're minding your business and drinking your water. You loving on yourself. And this Capricorn and Taurus and a Scorpio and a Gemini is seeing a lot of red flags from a divine masculine. They feel like this motherfucker is delusional as hell. Aries could be BDE. I don't know what they mean. And that's why they're being rejected by the universe during Mercury retrograde when it comes to a lover situation, because you're full in alignment. You're fully in alignment, and this person is trying to cause some sort of rift or tear when it comes to your twin flame journey or something like that. All right. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. What is the message? I could continue to use these cards, okay? I could just run that shit with these cards. Really don't gotta change the deck. I could. I'm going ahead on. Somebody wants your forgiveness. That's what this is all about. This is what I'm seeing, y'all. I'm gonna just keep using these. Somebody just wants your forgiveness here. But why are you not giving it to them? This person wants your forgiveness. Why? A Taurus and a Scorpio. They want you to forgive them. But you do. I don't think you hold any grudges. We got divine union and toxic soulmates. Hard truths is coming to them about your protection. Yeah. So a Taurus here could have thought somebody was, they need to let themselves. So somebody could have thought somebody had a divine union with somebody, right? But they're just realizing like they're a karmic soulmate with this toxic energy. All right, they were there to help them master a certain level of themselves. All right, and this hard truth is like hurting them. So this is like people finding out like if the people they thought was their twin flame or their soulmate, and somebody is breaking something down about a lesson, why the magic didn't work, why they weren't able to take something from you, why something didn't happen. Somebody knew that you would protect your energy. You would become stingy with your energy. And maybe even these people are becoming stingy with their energy because of the hard truths. The hard truths is that you are not to be messed around with because of these people. It wasn't even supposed to be in your life. Somebody was not even supposed to be in your life at all. But they was just being toxic. And it's like, it's the hard truths that's fucking them up. Yeah. And it's like a Capricorn could be in the reverse. There could be a tyrant Capricorn here. And it's like you fell asleep again, didn't you? Meditation. So this person, whoever this toxic Capricorn is, because in the upright, I'm getting they're sturdy and they 10 toes down in something. A toxic Capricorn that's not your twin flame knows that you love yourself. And they been getting a lot of universal nudges here, all right, about something here. About who your real divine masculine is, okay? And somebody knows you forgave them, but they keep plotting because they not doing their shadow work. They didn't do their shadow work. Yeah. It says cleansing that energy and aura. Because you cleanse your energy and aura, your aura is given musty. Stop playing and do what you're supposed to do. I love and options. So somebody been telling somebody to stop playing and do their shadow work. All right. Do the shadow work that they need to do. But somebody don't want to do shadow work. It's like, I forgive you, but I'm not doing the shadow work. You're meeting the parts of you that prayed for your survival, that you survived, but in the reverse. That's weird. And this is a red flag to somebody. Because a Taurus is giving toxic or something, and that's hard truths. That they are the drama this time. And they're giving red flags or something like that. They realize that it was they already, yeah, that's the truth. That's why you get to pass go and keep moving forward. And it was all about divine timing. The universe was tired of somebody asking, like, when something was going to happen. It was all about divine timing for something to come out. Because there's a divine union here, soulmates. But you are being stingy with your energy. With who? Okay. You being stingy with a lover? With lovers. In every lifetime. The alchemist that's fully in alignment. All right. Could have cleansed the energy of a Cancer and a Virgo.
That's why exalted. That's why I say exalted. When you exalted, you exalted.
So in every lifetime
exalted. That means exalted. Mean the stop.
It was your attitude.
You know what I'm saying? You exhausted. Exhausted.
Somebody's trying to figure out, well, what happened with this divine union and with a soulmate. And
you know what I'm saying?
In every lifetime, whoever you are collectively, you are always very protective over your energy and protective of your peace when it came to lovers, or this in particular lover. And although somebody is in full alignment here, all right, and you're alchemizing energy, you still need to stop playing and do what you got to do here when it comes to something, because your chakras are fine. You're in full alignment. It's your attitude right now.
What's that?
When it comes to maybe seeing something or seeing how
what's that do bad
something
about
can be playing out for you when it comes to your love life or when it comes to a divine union. Why is the Capricorn in the reverse though? Why is the Capricorn in the reverse? Because they not locked in. Because their energy and aura is musty. Or you cleanse that. It says cleanse that. Your aura is giving musty. Yeah, confirmation. So locked in. They're not locked in. They play too much. It's like they played in the universe face and shit like that. Yeah, and you cleanse them away or something like that.
Yeah, they did.
To love
play
yourself?
The universe face a whole lot.
Yep.
Everybody did. All
And they
the
keep
way.
asking,
The
it
construction,
says ask again later, it says
the
twin flame.
church, you know what I'm saying?
He's a runner, he's a track star. Mhm.
The
He or
synagogue,
she.
because that's what
Okay.
God see down there. Synagogue. That's why I
It's all about the
prayed when I
journey. So
went
somebody
by,
is seeing
you know what
somebody
I'm
that's
saying?
loving themselves, that they're seeing you as a runner right now. You could be loving yourself, but you're coming out as a runner.
Because I knew they
And
needed
ask
the
again
help,
later.
You know what I'm saying?
You already know the answer. You just don't like it.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't look deep into
They
the
keep
church to
asking
know,
about a divine
what
masculine
the church functions was, but I know what
and a
they supposed to
delusional
be.
Aries.
And I know
They need to cleanse
nobody's
their
supposed
energy.
to be late on no
Uh-huh.
rent, you know what I'm saying?
All right,
Late
you
on
know,
no
spirit,
water, and we
we
ain't
got
supposed to be
manifest.
charging people for the water,
Surrender.
gas, fuel,
Step one.
none of that stuff. We ain't
Do
supposed to
something.
be charging people for that. It's supposed to be
How about you
sun,
surrender?
get
The
that
spirit
energy to
said,
y'all
give
free.
it here.
I make that while y'all
Somebody
sleep.
that is
you know what I'm
upset
saying? And
is
that's
like,
fine.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I forgive you, but I'ma still plot on you. And this person like, yeah, all right. The universe like, yeah, no. You're not doing your shadow work. And this person keep trying to manifest something. Now they gotta stop. It's like, now they gotta surrender. Give it up. You know? Type of energy, because boundaries are being set. For whoever that Sagittarius is that keep trying to manifest something. All right. It could be any sign. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't even worried about no
So
sign. No.
now,
I know them signs.
pass- you
I
can-
ain't
you can
worried
pass
about
go, you
these
can collect
babies.
$200, ma'am.
Babies, these
Why?
your babies. These your grandkids. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know how many you got. You know what
Because
I'm
somebody's
saying?
not listening to the
That's the
signs at all.
love
They're
talking
not trusting
through
the
you
universe
now,
or none of
bro.
that.
In this,
Somebody's deleting something or getting rid of
I'm in here
something.
too, Adam.
So you get the
don't
pass
worry
go.
about shit.
All right, and collect
Don't worry about
$200.
shit. You know the story.
Now
about
that
it,
somebody
Adam.
knows
So you know what's up.
that a divine
So
masculine
man went down from Jerusalem to Jericho. And
in a
fell on
reverse.
his feet.
Maybe
Robbed
somebody
him of his and the other
is being
passed by.
accepted.
When you read
A
the
divine
story about
masculine has been
Lazarus
accepted.
and him dying.
All right,
And
because
Jesus
somebody
wasn't
didn't pay attention to the angel numbers,
You tapped right into
and
that same
somebody
Lazarus
is looking
that
at
Abraham
somebody
right
as
there.
delusional. We got an Aries
God
in a
even
reverse
talked
that's
to the
delusional.
one beat him up, you know what I'm
About
saying,
the
at the house
alchemist,
where
who
he
the
was
alchemist
getting
is,
fixed
or
up.
whatever this is,
God
that's
even
fully in
talked to
alignment.
Lindsay that passed by.
It's like
all
their
that.
energy is giving
God
bad
even
vibes
talked
or
to
something like
Lindsay
that.
while
And these two came out in a
Lazarus
reverse.
getting
Even
ointment put on
I don't know
him.
what D. Y'all gonna have to let me
Ask
know what
Jesus,
VDE
you know what I'm
is.
saying? Ask
Even
Jesus.
if you're not, even if you don't have
Don't
the
worry
D.
about
I don't know
nothing,
what that
son.
means.
Don't worry about nothing.
But these came out also in the reverse. Somebody's not listening to their ancestors at all. That somebody is not BDE. And they're not taking some sort of information from the universe at all. The universe is communicating with somebody. She isn't ignoring you. She's ghosted you with purpose. Damn. So somebody feels like you're ignoring somebody, but you actually are just done talking to them on purpose. Because somebody is delusional, trying to be overbearing. But that Aries in the reverse is also giving me some sort of energy of like being
That's what it
too
sound like to me.
Carrie
Williams, my sister. And
Emperor
I
in the
wish she
reverse.
would.
A delusional
That
emperor
my
in the
boy
reverse.
first girlfriend.
That
Shit, I
swears
think,
that
you know
they're
what
a
I'm saying?
divine masculine.
So don't come at me like,
Alright.
you know what I'm saying, we just met.
Somebody walked away from him.
Always Nate.
Somebody else couldn't lock something in because how somebody is viewing you is like you're just this runner. You're running from stuff, but you're protecting your energy from these people. I think these are exes or people that from your past that still felt like they had some sort of hold or something like that on you, but they don't.
And you know my daddy, Eddie, and you know little lady was right across the street.
Yeah. And you're not being rejected when it comes to your manifestations from you.
Last name? You
Somebody's
know
upset about that.
You know mama them last name.
Also, it's like
Now, crazy.
somebody is questioning like
Margaret last name? Jackson.
yes, you're real. You wouldn't reject your
name.
real divine masculine.
William. And what? Brown.
So I don't know who these placeholders is, because that's what I'm hearing. Somebody is people Because there's this love coming in, but you are
Jesse
definitely
Williams
protecting
White.
your energy for this
Nancy
love. It could
Brown.
be this new divine masculine.
So when you see the Thompson,
And everybody else is
Sarge,
losing it, honey.
Robert,
Why are they losing
you
it?
know what I'm saying?
A Cancer and a Virgo,
Baby,
no
you
words
call him
needed.
baby because that's Junior. You know what I'm saying?
I'm emotional.
See,
I'm emotional.
see,
So somebody is mad. Somebody got their middle finger
That
up and they in their
need be.
feelings about something.
A need B. You know
Because they
what I
keep
mean?
asking and they
Not
asking a
A
question
told
that
B.
says you already know
You know
the
what I'm
answer.
saying? A need B.
So you already know the answer to something, and somebody is like, fuck it. And they in their feelings. A Virgo and a Cancer, they emotional. It's like they already know what's going to happen next. Why are they emotional? Why are they in their feelings? Because of a divine feminine during Mercury retrograde. The universe isn't ignoring them. It says she isn't ignoring you. She ghosted you with purpose. The universe didn't disconnect from a divine feminine. It says the universe and divine feminine in the reverse. Not divine feminine in the reverse, Mercury retrograde. So the universe is in the reverse. So somebody's not ghosting a divine feminine. Everything is based on awkward. So everything is awkward right now during communication or something like that with Mercury retrograde, Virgo and Gemini energy, right? And I feel like a Scorpio keep asking somebody a question and they not answering. And it's like somebody's giving red flags right now. Because somebody is not ghosting a divine feminine, or a divine feminine didn't ghost somebody around Mercury retrograde. And there's some red flags going on. And Scorpio keep asking a question and there's red flags with these questions that somebody's asking. Or somebody is asking a question, did they see the red flags in a situation? All right? And somebody got to ask again later. So you don't see that big ass red flag? That's the question. I embody every sign. So somebody could be a divine feminine that's a Scorpio, or you have that highly aspected in your chart. But so somebody is like, ask me again later, because somebody's seeing the red flags, but they acting like they didn't see something. AKA somebody is like, okay, the universe didn't turn their back on the divine feminine around Mercury retrograde, right? They're not there. It's like it's no problem or something like that for them. So I'm gonna ask you again, like the red flags is like somebody that is trying to go against a divine feminine or something like that. Like somebody trying to say you're not an alchemist, you're not this is and the third, because Mercury retrograde, you're supposed to be all over the place. Shit supposed to be awkward for you. And somebody is like, don't act like you don't see the red flags, like AKA like this is a real divine feminine. That's the red flag. That's what I'm getting with that. All right. Somebody's like, this is a real red flag. Or that's really a divine feminine or something like that. And somebody could be trying to use your energy right now or something like that. Or somebody wants some of your energy, divine feminine, because maybe they want to manifest something too. And somebody could be telling them to stop asking something here. All right? Stop asking about money. Ask again later. Divine timing. Because somebody's money is protected. Somebody has to delete the thread now about some sort of Gemini. They tell I shut the fuck up about a soul tie because you actually have grown and learned a lesson. So they got to give it up because you cleansed your energy already of this Pisces, Libra. So there could have been a Pisces that was suppressing a Libra. All right, or you got Pisces and Libra in your chart, but you cleansed your energy of a Pisces. All right, the big one, not the little one. Okay. Yeah. So somebody could be like, damn, like, so did they really, like, is everything, like, am I going to get their money or am I going to get, they like, no, the boundaries have been set. So now somebody got to delete a thread or something like that. And then embody the duality of keeping a mouth shut, because Gemini energy is all about communication. It's like, shut up now. Stop talking about a soul tie. Stop talking about something here. All right. Because they're being looked at as they want to still be attached to your growth. but you grew already. Something about your energy, you grew already. And Spirit said they got to give it up. Because it's giving like, I don't know who this is. Like, this person is trying to like smack their energy over a Libras or something like that. I don't know what that's about, but that's what I'm getting. It's like, but you done swap that energy out, collective. I don't know, collective. I don't know, man. But somebody feel like you done cleansed the energy out. Somebody is worried about money now, though. Your money, they money. Somebody is unapologetic here for lying to somebody about you. And these hard truths is hitting somebody really hard. Like, why the fuck is it? Is it hitting them that hard? I don't know. But it's hitting them hard, real bad. And they don't like it. I think I need to pull a couple more cards, though, because they don't like what's going on right now, because they're being seen as they are the problem or something. You know? And it's like, oh, so-and-so trying to, you know, stamp themselves on somebody. Yeah, they went on a journey or a quest to do this. It is strange. Okay? We got ghosts. Exactly. Like, this is literally somebody that was planning on betraying you or doing something on a sneak tip. And I'm getting with that ghost energy, it has a lot to do with like with people not seeing who was pulling the strings in the situation. And that was what it was all about when it came to whatever this is for y'all. Like, somebody just wanted to embody your energy or something. Some, like I said at the beginning, some sort of weird destiny swapping shit. It's like somebody tried to plaster themselves as you. Or overcrowd, you know, your aura and your energy, you know, with somebody else. All right. Somebody's about to tell, like, spill the beans about an occultist, and this got this person in their thoughts about your destiny. Your profound destiny got this occultist losing their mind. Cause and is they looking at this occultist as like a fraud or trying to start a bunch of problems or something like that. Somebody definitely about to tell on this founder. Since you got the victory, it could be a cowboy or somebody. I'm getting with the cowboy is giving me like a recruited hater energy. Like somebody about to spill the beans on this founder. Why? They're about to spill the beans when it comes to whoever this founder is. What did that founder do? They're seeing the signs about this founder, jumping to conclusions and being childish. And had everybody going or something like that. Yeah, somebody seeing the numbers as well. Or angel numbers, a lot of angel numbers about a performer's death, or how somebody been in their feelings since somebody passed away, or since something came to a complete end, and it got everybody really thinking. All right? About what really happened, yeah? Like how people lied. This person been lying to get people to come together with them to do bad stuff. It got everybody thinking now that something is over. Like, because it's like this person told them a certain scenario and it's not playing out like they said. So this is exposing them. It's expected. See? It's exposing them. They hid their true selves. They sorry now. Because you really are in your life purpose, and they want to apologize to people. Yep, everybody know that though. Everybody know that they've been lying to your toxic family dynamic, telling them that they was gonna get a celebration, but they knew that they was lying. They can't, because they can't take your in particular destiny, because they just can't. It's not like that. You know, this is somebody that wants to have your life, or have your destiny, or have your life, your soul energy. Like, the fuck? It's like these two people, some people try to come together and bind themselves. They bind themselves to themselves because you cleanse some sort of energy here. You got the mask. Plague doctor. That's over. They know that it's over. Their manifestations has came to an end around Halloween. This person was being very childish. They know something is over. Childish. Just over with them being childish around Halloween too. What's that? Yeah, somebody don't have no more romantic feelings or thoughts for somebody at all that's arrested. Somebody could have been saying that you like somebody that's in jail, or somebody could be getting arrested or something for trying to blackmail you. Hiring people, saying that they hired you around Thanksgiving for something. That you ain't fuck with somebody at all. Like, this is like somebody just making up a whole bunch of shit and then trying to incorporate you into shit like y'all been connected for the whole time and you're not connected to no fucking body. All right, you could have cleansed your energy of a Libra and a fucking Pisces energy. Like, you wasn't connected to none of these people. Like, so somebody is finding this out. That's why something is flopping like this. And somebody that they loved or something like that could have passed away and they really been in their feelings because they never thought that it would backfire like that. Like, whereas though they would lose somebody that they love. And it's like they just look delusional as fuck at this point. And somebody is like calling them out on it. And it could be a recruited hater, like explaining why you got the victory. The miracle. Again, that word is here, saints. We got a miracle because they feel like this is a fucking miracle here. Yeah, but somebody is seeing through the fog here how addicted somebody been to doing something. That you can see through the fog about something when it comes to prescriptions as well. When it comes to medication, somebody is at the crossroads now. Somebody definitely also knows that somebody's been lying about you. Somebody could have been saying that you was taking, the saint was taking prescription medication, or you was a pill popper, or you were a drug addict or something like that in the fall or some shit like that, or on New Year's or something like that. This person knows damn well they at a crossroads because everybody know that they've been lying. Anything to ruin your reputation or something. Yeah, they've been lying because their life didn't level up because you didn't get kicked out of anything. And their life isn't a projection of the energy they put out at all because that's why they broke or something like that. All right, behind the scenes, this is going on. This is why somebody, a toxic family dynamic, this could be a group of people that know they went the wrong fucking way. Yeah, they went the wrong way. If you wouldn't have survived something or whatever, they could have been able to smooth something over, but they can't smooth shit over. It's like one lie after the next is piling up on top of each other, and they can't say, you know what I'm saying? Like, they did it 2 years consecutively, a whole 365 days plus another 365 days to take somebody out. They can't cover that the fuck up. How do you cover that up? How do you cover that up? Like, people know this person was very codependent on you carrying their burdens and them swapping your energy for theirs. Like, it's like they was trying to plaster some energy on top of you to make it look like you was the problem. Codependency.
That's what Mama did. That's why I never liked my name. I know Adam. This Mama did. And that was my fault, Adam. They didn't give you the gift. That's my fault because you lived with me, your grandmother. And I didn't really deserve child support because I wasn't your mother. Bibi was. Bibi got your child support. You know what I'm saying? And every time your child support came to the house and you was arguing about child support, you probably was arguing with Bibi, Diana Ross. That's why the Ross family was in your family when you was in their family, when you was a Fuller, Jeffrey. You know what I'm saying? When you was a Fuller. Jeffrey Fuller, Mama Fuller. I see Mama now about 54 or 52, and she be trying to talk to me and tell me everything went on, but I know you know the family. You know what I'm saying? I know the family. I ain't judging nobody.
What's this honor and loyalty?
And I like my
They was
name.
loyal to the fuck shit.
And I do like
They was
fuck
loyal
that.
to the fuck shit.